Hello, esteemed faculty members, colleagues, and guests. Our names are Maria Emilia Barros,
Litzy Martinez Cedeño.
And Andrea Defaz.
and we are honored to present our study titled English Teachers' Perception of AI-Powered Listening, a case of study of insights from a professional development workshop. This research was conducted under the guidance of Alexis Mariana Contreras. Today, we will talk about two of the key aspects of the study, including its aim, methodology, findings, and implication. Let's begin with an overview of the handout.
The presentation will cover 9 main sections: the introduction, the context and objectives of the study, the literature review, the theoretical foundations and AI tools in EFL methodology, the research design and data collection, the findings, the key results from the pre-workshop survey, the discussion, the analysis of the teacher confidence and challenges.
We will also talk about the conclusions, which is a summary of the insights, strengths and limitations, which is reflecting on the study scope, future research, areas for future exploration, references, where our scholarly sources are cited. Let's delve into the introduction.
I will first start naming CAN 2024 that says that AI is the only way to bring a truly personalized learning experience to every student. As we know as teachers, every child is a different world, and what works for one group may not work for another. So being able to adapt is key to keep students engaged and helping them learn the more possible. Listening is one of the most essential skills in everyday life and is crucial during language learning, as it lies on the core of communication. We can help students learning by using different sources like recordings of stories, passages taken from books, television, radios, and much more. And we know that artificial intelligence is adapted a notable educational resource over the years, offering dynamic and tailored methods to engage classroom listening skills. This is a natural source that helps adapt the learning algorithms and tailor instructions to offer real-time feedback based on students' listening performance.
This study seeks to investigate the obstacles that educators currently face in incorporating AI tools within EFL listening comprehension instruction. Additionally, the research will examine the specific challenges EFL teachers encounter during the integration of AI technologies into their listening comprehension curricula. The study will further explore teachers' perceived needs and levels of self-efficacy regarding the employment of AI tools for listening instruction, as well as the types of support or professional development they consider beneficial. Ultimately, the research aims to identify prospective barriers or constraints educators anticipate when contemplating the adoption of innovative methodologies or tools such as those that may be introduced in further workshops into the routine teaching practices.
This study focuses on exploring English as a foreign language teachers' perceptions, experiences, and challenges that are related to the integration of artificial intelligence, AI tools, in listening instruction. It examines the extent of teachers' familiarity with AI technologies, their confidence in using these tools, and the infrastructural and pedagogical barriers they face. This study also evaluates the impact of a targeted professional development workshop designed to build practical skills and teacher confidence in AI use. The scope is limited to the context of EFL instruction and considers factors such as curriculum alignment, technological accessibility, and institutional support.
We have detected a problem. As we know, the rapid emergence of artificial intelligence tools in both give opportunities and challenges, particularly in English as foreign language listening instruction. While these tools have a potential to engage learning engagement and autonomy, many teachers lack the training and confidence needed to integrate them effectively in their teaching practices. Additionally, unequal in technology infrastructure, especially on underserved or rural areas, further complicated implementation. Teachers also concerned that AI reducing their professional roles and importance of human interaction in their classrooms. Let's start with the literature review. The theoretical foundation of AI-engaged listening instructions. The traditional listening instruction often struggles to engage students, promoting the experience of AI-driven solutions that offer dynamic, interactive, and personalification. This study is grounded in four key theoretical perspectives. Constructivism, that was based on Piaget and Vygotsky, emphasizes that active knowledge is constructed through experiences in line with AI capacity to recreate, emerge, and reflect learning environments. Connectivism, named by Siemens and Jones, positions that technology is the central of learning and advocating for networked knowledge acquisition. A principle relies on AI adaptable and interconnected tools. There's another theory, the technology accepting model, frames that educators adopt an AI through perceptive usefulness and ease of use and critical for user implementations.
These theories support AI's potential to transform listening instruction by merging pedagogical soundness with technological innovation.
The impact of AI-powered listening tools in EFL classroom has significantly transformed how learners engage with spoken English. Tools such as Youglish, Elsa Speak, and SpeechLink provide learners with authentic listening input and real-time corrective feedback. AI systems like Elsa Speak use speech recognition to analyze pronunciation and intonation, offering immediate feedback that supports learner autonomy and boosts oral confidence, especially valuable for EFL learners who often lack native language exposure. Furthermore, though these tools encourage reflective learning by allowing students to self-correct and track their progress over time. According to C et al. 2019, AI-enhanced platforms support adaptive learning paths that cater to individual needs, increasing learner motivation and effectiveness.
Stated by Conky 2025, artificial intelligence has become a part of daily life, not only for students, but also for professionals. Many ignore that AI is used by teachers to help create their weekly or monthly lesson plans because it helps them generate ideas and structures based on all information found online. According to Chu et al. 2023, AI has long enhanced education and catered to individual learning styles through intelligent tutors, conversational agents, educational robots, and automated evaluations. AI provides students with immediate and thorough feedback on their assignments, allowing them to identify their strengths and
Okay, with AI tools, students can receive listening exercises tailored their current skill level. They receive instant feedback on their performance and even track their progress over time. The kind of response learning experience can be incredibly powerful, and especially in large classrooms where one-on-one attention is limited. Teachers can introduce the AI-powered tools like speech recognition software and adapt listening platforms and report increased student motivation and independence. Ramsan conducted a study exploring the impact of AI tools in ESL learners' listening development and found that these tools engage not only listening comprehension, but also student self-confidence and autonomy. However, these are important caveats. Some teachers voice concern over the overuse of technology or potential loss of human touch. In the classroom, Others worry that studies become reliant on AI feedback and neglecting over the aspects of communication, like intonation or cultural contents.
Next, we will talk about the methodology. Okay. Our research questions focused on challenges in integrating AI tools and barriers, integrating workshop techniques into the daily lessons through exploratory design, which is aimed to uncover actionable insights for teaching training. Two of our research questions are: what are the challenges teachers face when integrating AI tools into their EFL listening comprehension lessons? And our second question is, what challenges or barriers do teachers face when integrating workshop techniques into their daily lessons?
We employ mixed methods combining quantitative and qualitative data approach with 40 EFL teachers surveyed via a non-probabilistic convenient sampling. The pre-workshop survey captured their experiences, attitudes, and expectations.
Let's start with our findings. A pre-workshop survey was administered to English teachers from Ecuador, and we obtained 40 answers. The purpose of it was to understand their experiences, attitudes, and expectations regarding AI tools and strategies in listening instruction. The results are described below by category.
Using confidence with AI tools, a significant majority, 85.4%, indicated they had used AI tools in their teaching. Among those tools, ChatGPT, Canva, Gemini, and others were mentioned. When asked about their confidence in using AI for listening instruction, 41.5% expressed a neutral stance. Meanwhile, 31.7% said they felt confident, 14.6% slightly confident, and 12.2% very confident. No participants reported feeling not confident at all.
Teachers described a range of difficulties related to using AI. Some common technical issues included unstable internet connections, poor audio quality, and accent clarity. Some respondents also noted that challenges related to curriculum alignment, classroom management, and unfamiliarity with how to effectively use AI in listening activities. A few also expressed concerns about students misusing AI to complete tasks rather than learning from them. Participants reported a need for more professional development of AI. In open-ended responses, many expressed desire to learn how to apply digital tools to enhance student engagement, design interactive lessons, and explore new technologies. Specific areas of interest included hands-on practice, strategies for integrating AI into listening lessons, and creating activities with clear learning objectives.
Now let's analyze our tables. Here we have the descriptive characteristic of the surveyed teachers. This table provides descriptive statistics about the participants categorized by variables such as age, group, gender, years of teaching experience, institution type, teaching level, AI tool usage, confidence levels, and training needs. In the case of gender, the majority of respondents were female, giving us 65%, while 35% were male. The largest age group represented was 30 to 39 years old, with a 57.5%. Regarding the years of experience, the largest group had 3 to 7 years of experience, equaling a 37.5%, followed by 8 to 15 years of experience with a 35%. Most teachers surveyed were from private institutions, equaling an 87.5%, followed by public institutions with a 5% and academies with a 7.5%. AI tool usage showed a significant majority, 85%, of the teachers surveyed having used AI tools in teaching. Regarding confidence levels in using AI tools, 30% reported feeling neutral, 32.5% were confident, 15% were slightly confident, and 12.5% were very confident. A large percentage, 92.5%, of participants indicated they need more training in AI. Okay, let's analyze the summary. This table summarizes the analysis conducted and the methods used. We use a frequency distribution of 85.4% of teachers, which reported using AI tools indicating the prevalence of AI adoption among the surveyed teachers. Central tendency, 41.5% of participants reported neutral confidence in AI, reflecting most common confidence level regarding AI use. The thematic coding, qualitative, which use open-ended responses, were inductively coded into themes which included technical challenges and pedagogical mismatch. The approach used a mixed methods approach, which covers quantitative and qualitative instruments was used. The data was triangulated following Creswell to enhance the validity of the findings. Now, let's move on to the discussions.
The study shows a notable change in teachers' views on using AI and EFL listening instruction. Although most have a prior exposure to AI tools, many lacked confidence in effectively using them, highlighting the need of proper training, a concern that also noticed in previous researches. Despite some progress, teachers continue to face challenge integrating AI with national curriculum standards and worry that excessive reliance on technology may reduce meaningfully human interaction. These findings were also named by Barakin Bahand and Rasa, who stressed that the importance of teachers in methodically guidance and contemplating AI in education. The study highlights the infrastructure challenges, particularly in rural areas and limited internet and device access, highlight from AI integration. The teachers also expressed the concern that AI threatened their professional roles. In response, the workshop was designed with a practical, hand-on focus, directly addressing teachers' needs and confidence, building an effective AI integration in listening instruction.
Now, let's move on to the conclusions. This research aimed to explore the experiences of EFL teachers in integrating AI listening strategies, particularly through a professional development workshop. The pre-workshop survey of 40 teachers confirmed that AI has already reached most classrooms. Yet, genuine confidence remains mild. Only 1/3 felt fully at ease employing these tools, and 40% rated their confidence as neutral. These reflect broader structural and pedagogical concerns that align with the literature by Laskova et al. And Jan et al. Teachers who acknowledge that while AI tools are powerful, their effective use requires clear objectives, customizations, and constant monitoring.
Okay, the pretest revealed a lack of clarity on how AI could be adapted to each teacher's specific context. Common barriers included some time constraints, unfamiliarity with tools, and limited access to devices. As Picard and Klimova 2020 point out, even the most promising tools fall short without adequate resources and localized implementation
The pre-test revealed a lack of clarity on how AI could be adapted to each teacher's specific context. Common barriers included the time constraints, unfamiliarity with tools, and limited in response. The project was produced a two-session workshop framework focused on bottom-up and top-down listening progress, pairing tools like Elsa Speaking, Eulish, and ChatGPT Voice Mode with task templates teachers that can adapt in minutes. Although the workshop was designed, scholarship and statistic analysis meant it was not implemented with the study window.
Next, we will talk about our research's strengths and limitations. Okay, it is important to acknowledge several limitations of this study. First, the sample was based on convenience and may not fully represent the broader population of EFL teachers in Ecuador. Additionally, there was only pre-test data and no workshop exposure, and the post-test makes it difficult to assess the long-term impact.
Now, let's move to future research areas. Future research should aim for a longer intervention period and consider strategies to encourage fuller participation and reduce barriers to engagement, such as offering asynchronous options or anonymized participation formats. It would also be valuable to conduct longitudinal studies and compare outcomes between urban and rural contexts or across public and private institutions to assess equity and scalability in AI integration.
Our biograph reference. This research is built upon the work of many scholars and educators. The biography includes reference following the APA 7th edition guidance. In this, we cover areas such as AI in language learning, teachers' perception of technology, the methodological frameworks, mixed methods approach. These sources provided a theoretical foundation and parallel support for this study.
Thank you for your attention. This study hopes to bridge theory and practice by empowering teachers through the use of AI tools.